Okay, everybody, hope you're doing well. So just let's go ahead and do the video. I did call Wells Fargo. Spoke to about three people there. Had to think about it. Um, and I was asking for media relations. I did let them know that the phone call was being recorded. And then one man he goes, you saying you're recording a phone call? Yes, sir. Just like you're recording a phone call, yes, I'm recording as well. And I let him know, with simply said. So he goes, oh, well, if you're going to record the phone call, then I'm going to have to go ahead and get someone else on the line. Okay, no worries. So he then brings on this customer, this person. She seemed nice. And I told her what it was about, and then she was listening. Then I played the video from Twitter. Played that lovely, interesting video from Twitter. When I played the video from Twitter, that's when she said, "Well, hold on." She's like, "Wells Fargo's, we do not consent to recording." But I'm like, "But the person that sent me to you, he told me since I'm recording that he has to get you on the phone. So he sent me to you because I am recording, but now you're saying you don't consent." And I'm just going to say that came again after I played the video now and I mentioned beautiful CurlyMe. Okay. So she's like, so she read the disclosure and I'm like, wait a minute, And so I had a few questions. I said, okay, listen. She's like, well, I have to read the disclosure. All right. I said, okay. And they were saying basically, hey, just in case, we don't recommend recording conversation. It could compromise information. So I made it clear. This is not my account. It is not my business. I'm a concerned citizen. So it's not my account. It's not my business, but I do have some questions. So maybe, just maybe you can go ahead and answer in general. So I asked her, I said, so the young lady, she's 12 years old, Black American kid. She's a CEO, and there's an issue with the address. So here's what happened. I asked her, when a person first opens up an account, and trust me, I've got to make, we know business, personal, you have an address, right? Of course. So I asked her in the beginning, do you all verify the address? She said, yes, they can. I said, okay. So let's say there a while, do you all decide to intermittently just check? And she said to me, if a customer has an account for like 30 years, the bank may do an audit and check. Well, I doubt this 12-year-old kid has had an account that long. Okay. So she said they can do it. If it's an account like that, they can do an audit and just check. I said, okay. So let's say you did the audit and there is an issue with the address. Again, just want to be all fair. I said, so what happens then? Do you all just freeze the account? Is there any notification given? Do you contact them? She said, yes, typically, she said, and again, just being fair, she said, typically, they will send out a letter. I said, okay, so do you ever just freeze the account, close the account? She said they can, but in most cases, they will send out a letter. So that leads me to believe, because I'm like, well, maybe the young girl to get the letter. But when she said, it's not every time, but typically they will send out a letter if there's an issue, or they can just take action and, close the account. I said, okay, let's get to the freeze. Let's get to the money part. When you freeze an account, what happens when you freeze an account? Are you all going to have an investigation at least someplace else, like, to question the validity of the business? Is there going to be an ongoing investigation? When you freeze the account, are you all keeping the money? Because I want to know what's going on with the money. She said to me, when they freeze an account, that's why I'm doing this video now, so we can have a clear understanding. She said to me, when they freeze an account, what they will do is close the account and send the customer a check. That's what she said. So it's not like from our conversation, what I recall, it's not like they're going to say, hey, we're going to freeze the account and keep it, so it's not like they're going to try to freeze it and keep the funds for, nefarious reasons, that kind of thing. She said they will go ahead and send out a check. Okay. Now, some of you may say, oh, well, problem solved. Well, you may have another problem. The issue is this, in my opinion. And just so you know, like I told her, if she didn't mind just answering these questions in general. Again, I don't have an account there. The young girl's name is Zoe. I don't know her personally. I am no way affiliated with Beautiful Curly Me. But like I said, the good thing is I want to make sure we get to the money part. Is there some kind of investigation going on, like nefarious means, and they're holding the money? So that's not the deal. Typically, she said they will send the check, so the bank is not going to just keep the money. So that's a good thing. Now, here's one thing. So once they get that check, of course, I'm assuming, Beautiful Curly Me may have to go ahead and open up a new account. The issue that you may have, if in the event, and I don't know how her vendors are paying her, but if they're doing like some kind of direct deposit, ACH, then you know what's going to happen? Typically, that the account is closed, I would imagine it's going to bounce back. Deposit not accepted. So then what do you have to do? Someone's got to get on the phone and let them know, oh yeah, we no longer have that account. It's not a good looking business, my opinion. So now you have another account. In business, people like consistency. So in case people are thinking, well, there's no problem. Yeah. If incoming, let's say she gets a whole new account, but if someone's doing like a direct deposit, sending her money for business reasons, oh, we sent this and the money came back. What's the problem? Oh, they closed your account. Now, Wells Fargo, we've heard about them in the news. I'm sure most of us has. But that right there, it can present a problem. So why are you changing banks? Is there a financial problem? Why they close your account? You see what I'm saying? So that can kind of bring, it might possibly raise some eyebrows, especially if someone is not familiar with somehow these banks can operate. So wanted to share that with you guys, that they're saying that, like I said, they told me, if I'm going to record the call, they had to get this person on the line, got the person on the line, and then, then real quick, it went to Wells Fargo does not consent. Okay, got it. So from what I understand, and I hope that is correct, that they typically send them a check. So I hope she's got her money back, a new account. But, you're going to have to now go to all your vendors that are paying you, you're getting payments for, if they're direct, and just let them know that you've updated the banking information and provide that account and routing number. And hopefully all will be well. So that's the update on that. Did my part, make my call. We got to check into these things. But yeah, like I said, I want to go ahead. Let's get to the money quick. Once you freeze the account, where's the money going? Are you calling the Alphabet Boys to investigate this young girl? Or you think, what's going on with the money? So she's like, when they freeze the account, they send a check. So, so now we know, she should at least have a check. Okay. And if she hasn't gotten it, should be coming. And if someone hears otherwise, let us know. We'll call again. So listen, got that done. Thanks so much for watching, your support. I appreciate it. But it's matters like this here. We cannot just sit up and go, okay, well, that's her. Yeah. And that's us. And we're going to get involved. Like the person said to me a while ago, it's like, I've been trying to call you. And, I was like, I just thought it was social. Wasn't worried about it. Then he sent me a message on Facebook, hey, it's a good way we can make a lot of money in business venture, man. Hey, how you doing? Great. He's like, I knew that would get your attention. So I try to make something happen. I'm a little poor person, doing my little thing. But I try to make something happen. And if I can get in there to help somebody, guess what? Simply said, honey, these boots gonna show up. Listen, love you guys, and thanks for listening to me. And hey, see you in the next video. Stay safe.